Betty. Everybody should be popping on soon. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Hi, Adam. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Miss Aries. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Angela. How are you guys today? And Lindsay and Glenda and Serena, Alicia. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Marion. My day was okay. I actually wasn't feeling so great, and I wound up staying home from work, which I never called out. It was the first time I called out this year. Um, just feeling it was a little nauseous, and my mouth, I had like a headache from the dental work last night, and I upped my medication. I know it reminds you of Romper Room. Aw, thank you, Miss Whip Vanilla. Yeah, it was, well, because I upped my medication and I started, my first dosage was on Monday, and it usually hits you like the second and third day. So I felt kind of meh yesterday at work, and I pushed through. But this morning I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay home. I don't want to feel like that at work. I only had one meeting, which I pushed until tomorrow, and I just rested. I rested all day, and I had like two pancakes in the morning. That was it. That's all I ate. And then tonight I just had some chicken and a little bit of pasta. So I'm good though. Where's my water? Oh, you know what? It's funny. I was walking over to grab my water. Where did I leave it? Here it is. I'm like, where did I leave it? It's right there. Yeah, because I had dinner and I need the Diet Coke to, cause I don't have a gallbladder. So when I eat dinner, I need some of the bubbly to get the food going out of my stomach. Yeah, it got better towards the afternoon. The morning was like the roughest. Like I actually went back to bed and I didn't get up till about 10:30, and then just kind of laid around a little bit and worked myself up to eating something. But I'm good now. It'll be better. It was the first dosage. So, and normally I do the shots on Friday or Saturday because of this, just in case. But they didn't get the medication ready for me until Monday, so I had to do my shot on Monday. So that's why it's in the middle of the week. I know, right? Oh, you too, Lori? How are all the rest of you guys doing? Hi, Sandra. I hope everything's okay, Sandra. Hi, Z. Hi, Kathy. Sorry, I missed everyone. Shetty, how are you? Lori. Yvonne, how are you, sweetheart? You're tired. Yeah, I bet. I bet. So, but I did some work over the past couple days. Let me show you. I did manage to. I showered and I did my hair. You know, it got these little new growths, and my hairdresser said that she's finding a lot of women with this now. She goes, I don't know what's going on, but it's like right on these two spots, you get like new growth, so they're like this long, and it's so hard to like to blow dry it and like style it. It like it makes they like stick up like this. It's so funny. Whatever. Aw, thanks, Lori. You like the color? Yeah, I like pink. This is from last year. Oh, the air conditioner was broke. Everyone's having issues with air conditioners. Adam, me, now you. Wow, crazy. Okay, let me show you what I did, and then we'll get into working on the book. Because my goal is to get these books done this week, right? And Saturday I have my godson's engagement party, so and that's at like 1 o'clock. So I have to leave here around 12, and I'm sure I'm not gonna be back till 5 or 6. So I'm gonna lose a few hours this weekend of getting stuff done. You had to have a cold beer. You know, sometimes you gotta take one for the team, sister. But you know, it's funny you say that, Miss Whip Vanilla. Whip Vanilla, what was your name? I know you told me and I can't remember it. Because it sounds weird me calling you Whip Vanilla. I could just call you Nella, but hi, Leah. But oh, for the customers, okay. What was it gonna say? Oh my God, Trina. Oh, that's right, Trina. Hi, Stacy. So I did the journals, the writing journals for both of the Western books. Okay, so they're nice and tall, and I did this one in the rose gold, and this is a pin, a brooch that John does sent to me, and it's a little Indian. And if you look at the bottom charm, it's a little horse and carriage in gold, and it's really simple. You just twist it like that. And there's a pocket and a pocket on this side. And then all this writing, there's all these writing pages. Whoops. Just plain old writing pages. And I did not zhuzh this book because I like the clean look. Everything was white and I didn't want to zhuzh it. I kept it nice and clean. Oh, good, Rosie. Hi, Miss Tammy. So this is the first one. It's with a rose gold ribbon, and I attached it on the back with a little bling. And we know our Jonda likes her bling, so, and you basically just go around like that, and you bring it around the top, and you just literally, she could go around as many times as she wants. I'm just going to go over once. So that's this one for the one book. And then I figured I'll go darker for the other book. And so it's literally the same thing, but darker colors. So I thought maybe she could do one first half of the year, second half of the year. I love these colors. These are from that fall book, but I thought they'd be pretty for the Western. I love the little boot. Let me show you the little boot. It's so cute. Look at that little boot. It's got all the little colors in it. It's adorable. So, and it's the same on the inside, essentially. It's got a nice little pocket there, and it's also got a nice little pocket on the back. So I kept it real simple, just great for her to journal, dedicate each of the books, you know, to each one of the boys, and she can just take it with her and not have the big journal to deal with, and just have this little one that she could take around with her. So I thought these were cute. So I did get these two done. Right? Very pretty. Simple journals that are going to go in the book. I'm going to put these over here in case she pops on. I can show them to her. And I'll show you what I finished in the second book. Because the first book was pretty much done. We just need to add the charms. And we have to figure out the enclosure. I had a couple of ideas, but we'll do that later on if we get a chance to. So for here, I did already a couple of things. Let me show you guys. So this one's coming, it's already, see how big it is? It's coming along. So I still need to do a couple of things in here that I want to work on tonight. So I made the two tags, just nice, just the dark colors to match the color scheme. The other one was in those gold, oranges and sienna reds, or sienna orange rather. So this one here, I made more of the browns and the blacks to kind of match this color scheme. So yes, it is a hard side on these. That's exactly what I did. So, oh, thank you. And then I put the pocket here, so we have to put our little tags in here. And I did a couple of the large tags already. A couple of images from our John Wayne, our little Western, which was one of her favorites. So I did make a couple of tags and note cards. You guys already saw this one. Here's another note card of John Wayne. And these are nice and sturdy cards. I also did a little bit of stenciling. Just like that. Let's see, what else did I do? We did this together. Oh, I did this is the Indian for this book, which I think he came out really good. This color scheme is great for this book. Come on, get in there. There you go. Let's see, what else? I did all the tags for in here. I did the buffalo. We got our Indian chief. So I did different sizes. Really cool images from the Western books that I had. Come on, get it in there. There you go. And then the last one up here is a colorful one. I did put one colorful one, so everything's not so dark and dreary. And then this is a cool one. This is a nice little page. It's like a letter, and I left the back blank, which we're going to do the scroll letter to tonight. Maybe we'll do that one first to go up in here. And I want to work on here today with you. I have to put the curtains on. I have to do, what else? Oh, we have to do our outside pieces here. Let me turn my hot glue gun on. We have to do our paper clip. So there's a few things for this page that we need to get done. And then I did another note card here. Hi, Kim. Oh, thanks, Sherry. Yeah, the Indian is like a really, and the funny thing is she said that they do have Native Indian in their family, in their ancestry. So I think that's kind of cool. So I did our dream catcher, and I did incorporate it. I just kind of tied it on there with a bow, so it's kind of hidden, but then when they take out the tag, they get a cute little dream catcher like that. And I did the same thing to the other book. So the dream catcher is in the dream catcher pocket. Hi, Zeddy. Let's see, what else did I do? A little tag here. I just like these black and white images. They're very, very appealing. And I think that's it. Oh, I did the envelope. This says, they whispered to her, "You cannot withstand the storm." She whispered back, "I am the storm." And I thought that's kind of cool for Jonda. So she has one that's pink and one that's black based color scheme. And I think that's the last that I did. Yeah, that's the last that I did. So we are definitely getting there with all of the tags and note cards. It's like, I'm gonna say this is about maybe 90% done at this point. And so this book is gonna go with this one, with the black, and the other one is gonna go with the other one. So we have that going on. And so let's start with, one of the things was, I wanted to show you how I did, where is that page? Hold on, I'm trying to find the page, and it's not here. Oh, that's got to go in the book too. Where did I put it? Did I not take an extra one out? Maybe I put it in the container. Aloha, Des. I'm looking for that scrolled page, the one that has the scrolls. And I thought I took two out when I took the one. I may have thrown it in here. Let me just check. Maybe I did not. Okay, maybe I only grabbed one. I'm gonna go grab another one. All right. So what I'm looking for, where's the other book? So what I'm looking for us to do is this page. I want to do this page with the scroll so I can show you how I did the back. The We also, I might have to sit and do a master board. I don't know if we'll do it tonight, but I have to do a master board for this book. I never did one. Hi, Dorothy. I did not go thrifting. I'm going to go thrifting only on Fridays. I'm going to keep it down to, once a week. I may hit more than one store because I might go like on my lunch to one store and then after work to another. Something like that, because I really have a lot of stuff, and it's like, how many stickers, how many cards, I got to stop buying those. I've got enough. So, yeah, I'm going to try and curb that a little bit. So Friday I'll have something. Hi, Terry. Oh, thank you, Barb. Des, I'm just doing a quick review on where I am with the book, what I accomplished with the book. I just showed everybody I made the journaling signatures. These are the 2 journaling signatures. It's more of a book. It's going to be a book within a book than it is a signature, really. So that she could easily take it with her. So I did those 2 as well. And so today I want to work on the saloon, and I wanted to start with this one to make this one scroll. And I thought I had the scroll page out here, but I guess I don't. So I'm going to go in the office real quick and grab the scroll page to show you how I did that. Val said hi too. Oh, did I miss Val? I didn't put anything away today. I wasn't feeling 100%, but I'm down to, I still have the tote. I have Lori's box, and Yvonne, I have your box. That's what I'm left to put stuff away, and then I have things organized as far as I have a big tote that's got all the sticker packs, so I'm probably going to make more sticker packs to sell, like with 15 or 20 pieces in there, whatever, to kind of destash that, because I don't need all of those. But that's like a project for like down the road. I'm just keeping it in the tote for now. All right, let me run over. No, I'm going to walk. I'm not going to run to the office to grab one of those scroll pages, and I need to get one of my coffee stained sheets, and then we'll get that one done, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to keep this here because I do tend to go in here for inspiration. I'm trying to make them as similar but different as possible. Hi, Mary. Okay, I'm gonna go grab that piece of paper, that scroll. I'll be right back. Scroll. Great show. Tells a great story. Okay. Of course, I grabbed more than one. So these are the papers that you buy to like make an invitation or whatever. I thought they were cool. Not only do I have this on paper, I have these in little cards, little like 4x5 or something like that, which is pretty cool. Because I think those will make cute little tags as well. Oh, thank you. Pink, yeah. Usually pink and blue tend to be my colors. And earth tones too. I like earth tones. So, and in the summertime when I get dark, a lot of colors wind up looking okay because it's when I get lighter that certain colors don't look so great, Yeah, these are cool. So when you go and you're doing your shopping, check out the graduation stuff, because sometimes they have stuff like this for graduation, and you'll think, oh, this is so cool because they have them in little cards. You could cut this out and it'll be like an actual scroll, which is what we're going to do right now. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut all of it because it's square. You can see the little blue background. I'm going to cut all that out. Round off a little bit. If it goes in a little bit, I go in a little bit, kind of give it a little bit of dimension. Did Did you guys have a good day? Oh, you're not chopped liver, Val. I said hi. Did you not hear me? I have to. I'm gonna look at. I don't know if last night you guys saw me with Chris. She told me that there's an app that I can download and it'll read your comments to me during my live. So we're gonna experiment with that. We're looking into it. So then I'm not going to miss anybody. You're having a crafting block? So that way I don't miss your questions. It doesn't tell me who said what. So if you guys say hello, it'll probably say hello, hello, hi, hello. It'll probably say that. It's not going to say Terry said hello, Val said, it won't do that. But at least I won't miss a lot of the comments. We'll see how that goes. Because I also could see that becoming annoying. So we'll test it out and see how it works for us. But that's a cool feature though. Right, Kim? It could be. It was a little freaky, wasn't it? We'll try it. I mean, I may not like it, but we'll see. And then she said that you could customize it. Like, for example, I could say, if you guys want me, for any question, start with a period, and it'll only read anything that starts with a period. So instead of reading all the hellos and you guys talking among each other, only if it's a question that you want me to know, you start with the period and it'll only read that. That's the way that I think I'm going to go, because that's the only ones I really need to know. You guys can talk among each other and I'll jump in whenever I can. But I think that's pretty cool. I do know it's you because you say aloha, Desiree. You're my little Hawaiian. You're the only one who does that. So, are you being filtered, Lori? I don't know why. Did you say something? I saw you say, I saw her live with it. Kind of freaky. I saw that. Did you say something before that? Oh, really? Oh, you used the word creepy. No, it's there. Your comment came through. Is it annoying, Kim? Because you're hearing it too. But I think it'll work for just the questions, don't you? Because you guys don't ask a lot of questions. It's usually newbies or something like that. Or if you guys want me to show something again. So I think for at least for questions, it might work. Oh, the subscriber situation. Yeah. Oh my God, you fell out of your pool chair. Sorry, Leah, but that's funny. And you were going commando? Oh no. Your poor neighbor, he'll never recover. Always a story. Okay, so this is my coffee stain paper. You can't really tell that it's stained, but it is. I mean, do I have anything that's white? Yeah. See, it is coffee stained. It's just not very dark. So, I know, I'm dying over here. Fluffy. So we're going to, because the back of this is white, so we're going to zhuzh this and crumple it and make it like a nice old looking document. So all you need to do is crumple it up carefully so you don't rip it. As carefully as you can. And then I'm going to do it one more time. And usually I just crumple it between my hands to get a few more wrinkles in it. See, now it's nice and wrinkly. Okay. Now that it's nice and wrinkly, we're going to hit it. Hit it! And then I'm going to zhuzh it a little bit. And that'll help spread that ink there. And then because this is the black one, I'm going to hit it with a little bit of black. And that's it. See, now it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty old. A 20-pound box of paper. Oh, nice. So now we're going to glue that to the back. It's going to look really cool. It'll also thicken this up a little bit, so it'll be a little bit more durable. And then I'm going to use my little spreader to kind of spread the glue out, and also it'll flatten it nicely. Great. Nice and flat. Oh, that's nice, Terry. It was a birthday present. So now I'm going to cut the paper just like I did. And then we zhuzh it, and then this is done. Just a few minutes, give it a little technique here and there, and you get a really cool looking aged scroll for the book. Okay. Can you see that? And then I'm going to put the lines on here because I put lines with my stamp on this. It's hump day. It's the middle of the week. Thank goodness, right? Anybody doing anything this weekend? Or am I the only one with an event? Okay, so now we're going to put our lines. And we're going to use the horizontal, which is right here, or horizontal. And if you look, I'm just going to lay it right there, and then I'm going to do the second one like right there. Like they will fit perfectly. And I'm going to do it with black. And I'm not going to rely on my hands and fingers to push. I'm going to use my little hockey puck. See that? Now I'm going to do the second one. So now this opens up the ability to use all that paper that we find for $1 that we never buy. Hi, Grace. So now we're just going to line this up. Great. See that? You are seeing me Saturday. That's my BFF there. Pretty cool, right? Looks good. It's so easy. You saw how easy I lined that up? I eyeballed it and it works out great. And I don't even mind that little line because it looks like it's legit, you know? So I like the way that came out. Yes, it is the horizontal. Which Patricia? Are you Patricia J? So yeah, so now don't pass up cool looking paper, especially if you don't have a printer, because now you have a way to use this. Okay, I got your envelope ready to go. It'll probably be mailed out either tomorrow or Friday. It's already on the on my candy table, just so you know. Okay, so let's put that in the book. So this is gonna go here. Just like the other one, it's gonna go right there. It's not a fancy candy table. It's in the, I call it the foyer, but it's not the foyer. I don't have, you walk in the door and my stairs go up the stairs and I have like a little table at the end of the stairs and I have candy there. So whenever guests come over, they could just grab a piece of candy on the way in. It's funny because I have candy in my office too, and everybody comes in my office to get candy. I spend like literally about $100 a month on candy, and I don't eat most of it. Most of it is for all my my colleagues at work. The foyer or the foyer? No, a foyer is like, it's. I feel like a foyer is almost like a room. Okay, so we got that done. Let's see what we have to do in here. My vase or vase. There's two. I say it both ways. I say vase and I say vase. So it depends. I think. I don't know. I don't know why I say it, but I say it both ways. Okay, Marion, no problem, baby. We'll be here when you come back, I'm sure. What do we need to? Oh, we need to do the outside. I need to get that done. And for that, I'm gonna put the choo-choo train letter. I think I'm gonna leave this as is. I'm not gonna do anything to it. It's just a cool looking letter, and I think I'm gonna put it in the other pocket, the other vellum pocket on this side, just to have there like that. Okay. So let me grab the other one. You guys let me know if you see John to pop on. I'm opening the other one so I see what I need to get. So I need to get my metal ribbons. Oh, and we have to make the, and the curtain. Oh no, Terry. I actually have a card started too, but I'm holding off. It's nothing that I need. It's more like, oh, that's cool. All right, so we're gonna make it look more like this, right? We have to put the curtains, we have to do our metal pieces here, and then we have to do our paper clip and our little holder like that. We got to do that too. So we have a few items to do on this page. And don't forget, we have our little hidden pockets. That's our hidden pocket on this one. Oh, your cart's in it. Oh, okay. You mean you ordered a cart from Temu? I thought you meant you had to order like in your cart, in your shopping cart. You're talking about you need a cart for organizing stuff, like my pink cart. Ah, got you. Okay, see, I read it and I misread it. Oh wait, my metal ribbon is over here now. I moved some things. I gotta remember where I put them. Okay, so we used this one for that book. So for this book, that one's cool. That one's a little bit bigger. They even got chicken wire in here. I think I like the scroll one. It's a little bit darker. Okay, so we're gonna go with this one. That's a pretty one. It's different than the other one. So that will work. Get my snips. Yeah, I'm one of those people that I'm a collector. When I get something, if there's multiple colors or whatever, I like to get them all. Which is a blessing and a curse sometimes, you know. I'm sure some of you can relate to that. Aw, thank you, Tammy. It's our summer cut, right? And I darkened it too, in case you missed it. And I got it done last Friday. Okay. Metal ribbon. What else do I need? The rest is just like the wood and all that. That's over there. I don't need anything from this box. No. Okay, so we have our two little fancy thingies. This one can actually be glued already. Oh, I don't know if that's hot yet. All right, I'm gonna get some wood paper, or paper that looks like wood. Let me wrap this around a couple of times so it's not dangling past the. Do the same thing over here. I'm just gonna twist it. Okay. Oh, thank you, honey. All right, so now we need to make another one of these. And if I recall, I got that from the book. I'm gonna need a bit of thick. It's actually not long enough. That will be. Okay. let me get the book, the Western book, so we could pick. I think it was The Art of the West. I think that's where we found the saddles. Aw, thanks, Terry. Some more interesting pictures. I'm just looking for another saddle. I don't like that one. Was it this book? No, I don't think it was this book. I think it was The Cowboys. That's the book. I think it was this one. Was it this one? Now I'm gonna, what? Yeah, it has to be this one, because that has all the other stuff. I remember there was a page that had a whole bunch of saddles, and I only cut one. Aw, thanks, Terry. How are you feeling? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was this book. But that's a cute letter. Look at that, it's a cute little letter. That'll make a nice tag. I like that. It'll make a nice tag. You know the rule, as you're going through the book, if you find something, grab it, because then you won't remember. Like right now, I can't remember where the thing is. There's another one. That's cute. Wrenched your hand, but better. Oh goodness. You guys are constantly hurting your hands. You're making me nervous. Yes, exactly. You could always put it back if you change your mind. Maybe it was this one. I didn't think it was this book, because I thought this book had like all the big pictures. And this was the one that I found most recently. Yeah, it's not this one. Gunfighters. Is it the Gunfighters? Ooh. This is really going to annoy me. I think the images you sent me has some, but it was definitely a book, because I remember it had like 4 of them. I want to say 4, but it could have been more than 4. Because I remember the page. And for some reason, I do think it's this book. And I'm just going too fast. See, this has got the chaps. So I think it's got to be in this one. Let me just go page by page slowly. Lasso. I'm gonna try maybe in the index. Maybe I'll get lucky. Okay, saddle, page 23. Okay, no, not that one. 101 to 100 and... Nope. 104 to 105. Aha! Page 104 to 105 is missing. Luckily, I have a second one. I found two of these, remember? I bet you that's the one. 104. It's the big saddle. Oh. That's it. See? There's a whole page. It's page 106 and 107. This book didn't have 106 and 107, right? That's why I couldn't find it. Nope. 106 and 107 is gone. I must have used them in the other Western books. Hey, Deb. Okay, so let's see. I think that one will work. That one might be a little bit, well, it's not too bad. We'll go with that one. It's called a Denver saddle. All right. All that to find one image. Yeah, Deb's in the house. Okay, so we're basically going to make it the same way. We're not going to reinvent the wheel. It worked out the first time. So we're going to repeat it as best as we can remember. Do you ever do that? Do you ever do something and then you want to do it again and you're like, I can't remember how I did it the first time? Like, how did I do it? Especially if you do something in a book that you already sent away and then you're like, oh man, how did I do that page? That happens to me all the time. I gotta like start taking pictures or something. Like the pop-ups I show you. Yeah, and sometimes the second time it doesn't, the first time works out great, the second time not so much because you just don't remember or you forgot something. Yes, exactly, Z. You wind up, usually I try to change, thank you. I don't know what that was, but thank you for my little crown. Usually it's like, you change it for the better, right? You improve it. It doesn't happen to you? You remember? That's good. Well, my memory's for crap. Make templates. That's right, Rhonda. Whenever you do something for the first time, always make yourself a template so that you have it, just in case you need it for the second time. You never know. You may not ever need it, but just in case, right? Stacy, that's funny. But you're just a baby. Oh, yeah, the folding thing is always a challenge. Yeah. Okay, so for this one we're going to learn, because for this one what we did was I actually made the hidden paper clip first, and then we decided to do this to it, and cutting it was a little bit of a hassle. So I'm actually going to do this part first, and then we'll fold it and actually make the paper clip. Hi, Kelly. Oh, recipes are a whole nother ball of wax for sure. Unless it's baking, I don't worry about it, because I kind of wing it and cook from the heart. Okay, let me inspect this one real quick, because I did this one with the double, and this will work. It's just going to be a little bit thicker, a little bit wider than that one. I figure if I do it like that, and then I fold it, and then we're good to go. Okay. I'm just going to do a rough cut. Elaine, is everyone ready for the party on Saturday? What's like the? Is it a restaurant? I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear. Thank you. All right, Terry, we'll be here. Oh, I wonder if my girlfriend leave. You'll be listening? Okay, honey. Yeah, I have this one, my godson's engagement party this Saturday, and then I have next Saturday is Adventure Day with Joy. So I don't know. I think we're going thrifting. I'm not sure. I think she wanted to go thrifting, but I'm not 100% sure. And then 2 weeks from Saturday, I have my godson's older brother's engagement. So my godson, his engagement party is this Saturday, but his wedding is in November. And then his brother is having an engagement party in 2 weeks. And then he's getting married, I think, in 2025 or 2026. They're still going to wait on that. A lot of engagements going on. Leah's girlfriend from high school got engaged. Our family friend got engaged on Sunday. There's a lot of love in the air, guys. No time for you, Deb. And then come the girls from Portugal. Oh, Deb, you're gonna have to come over during my lives. Not for me. Okay, so I cut that out. I had to cut that out. You could see that there was like this little holes there. I know. Come over now, right? I'm gonna zhuzh it first. And somewhere in there, I'm taking a vacation. Not that I'm doing much because we're doing stuff with the girls, but I just want a few days of not having to do much, you know? Okay, I think that'll work. Yeah, I think, I think I should put the fabric on first. Good point, Z. Well, because here's the thing. So this one has like the blanket, like it looks like it's a blanket. This has ridges. It looks like it's almost leather. Do you see that? But I guess it'll be kind of cool to pretend like there's a blanket. Do I have any fabric that looks like, not there. Let me think. See if there's anything different that we can use that might look like a blanket or something. This is my little bag of little scraps. I think I have a little bit of a headache. Hey, babe. No. Black is too dark. Okay, it's gonna have to be the same. Maybe fleece. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the burlap because I don't really have I'm not going to go downstairs for literally 2 inches of fabric. I do have like a different color to make it different. Oh, I also have blue. Thanks to my girlfriend there. Don't start. Don't start. I have the blue one too. You know what I'll do? I think I'll make it blue, and I'll put the blue one in the other book because it's for blue, and this one will be for this book. I'll flip-flop them. I think that'll look nice. Puzzle and no sound. What was that all about? The puzzle's up, but there was no sound. Huh. You guys heard it? I didn't hear anything. I just looked up and it was there. You heard it? Wow. Okay. Thank you, Teresa. Look at that. I'm using the burlap. You don't think you've ever heard it before? I know. I feel like I have a little bit of a headache. I was gonna, babe, can you give me some Tylenol? It could just be like the sinus, because I didn't take all my medications because I wasn't feeling good. So, oh, I forgot to put this away. I have water right here, Deb. No, Deb, I stayed home. I felt nauseous today from the Mounjaro. Thank you. I'm gonna take 2 Tylenols. It's just like over my eye, so that's why I think it's more like sinus, like it's allergy thing. Yeah. It's because I went up a dose. I went up to 12.5. Oh, are you talking about the Mounjaro? You tried the Mounjaro shots? That's what I'm on. But it's for my diabetes, you know. I'll just stay fat. Did you try anything else? Did you try Wegovy? Because Wegovy is for weight loss, and it works. Because I use Wegovy I use it for my diabetes to control my A1C, and the Wegovy worked great, but then the insurance wouldn't cover it because it's for weight loss, not diabetics. Okay, Lori. So I'm at 12.5. So just be prepared. It's usually like the first or second week that you get a little because I was on 10.0 for about, I'm gonna say close to 9-10 months. It worked great, and then I started seeing me like a little bit, like a pound come on. I'm getting more hungry. So when I start feeling that way, I let the doctor know. I'm like, okay, it's time to go. I don't go up every month. I'll stay on the dosage as long as I don't put a lot of weight on. If I put a pound or 2, no big deal. But I put 5 pounds on since December, and I do feel myself hungry. Like, normally I don't get hungry. I eat because it's time to eat some protein, you know? So that's how I kind of judge it. Hi, Terry. Other Terry. Oh, I got you, Tammy. I understand. Trulicity. Okay. Yeah, I'm aware of Trulicity. Yeah, you too, Shannon. Yeah, it works. You're on 5 mil? Okay. So look at all of us on the same medication. That's so funny. So my A1C is at 5.7. My A1C. It's really, really good now. Not you, I know, Adam. You're not, well, you don't need to. 5.3, that's fantastic. Good job. I'm just figuring out what we need to do here. And I need, oh, we could probably use, not this one. I need a piece of cardstock. From 6.9, you weren't even a true, I was at 8.4. So I was up there. I needed to get that down because the doctor was like, I'm not having any of this. I know I have some pieces in here. Hold on. I want to see if I have a piece that's wide. Oh my gosh, Shannon, that's a lot. Congratulations. Oh, wrong box. 140 pounds? Wow. Understood. Yeah, if you're predisposed, they are definitely going to be putting you on it sooner than later, you know? I'm just looking to see if I have a piece. It's not as wide as that, no. Okay, we're just going to cut a piece off of here. That's fantastic. Great job. Safe light replace. So it's going to go like that, it's going to go like that, and then this is going to go here, and I need to cut this part. Alright, I'm going to start with gluing. Let me get a paper clip. And we're just going to glue the one side. Okay, flattening that out really well. Okay. Okay, we're going to glue this on here and then fold it. By the way, I don't know if you guys watched Suits. But there's a new season out. I don't know if you knew that. We just watched it this past weekend. I really enjoyed that show. Okay, I need to glue this on some cardstock because it's very, very thin. Actually, I should have a piece of... Nah, let's just stick with that. That works good. Oh, really, Z? But you have Victoza, because I was on Victoza a couple of years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago now, when I was in Portugal, and I got it there because it was actually cheaper. It was costing me a lot of money here, but because I'm a citizen there, it was covered, and I wound up getting it for nothing because the state pays for your medication. So, the Victoza works pretty good. The problem was I was on Victoza for about 3 years and it stopped working. And then I tried Ozempic again, and then that didn't work for me. Wegovy worked, but then the insurances became like, oh, you're not, we don't cover that because it's not for diabetics. It's made for weight loss, not for diabetes. So I had, and then thank God Mounjaro came around. But I had to fight tooth and nail to get that covered too, believe it or not. But I fought them. I fought the law, and the law didn't win. I won. What is claim to fame? I've never heard of that. Like people that had their 15 minutes of fame. So I'm putting this on some craft paper so that it's a little sturdier, and it'll be more almost like a die cut when we glue it onto the piece here. As a matter of fact, why didn't I cut this before I forget? I think it was season 9. Did you just finish season 9? Because that just came out this year in 2024. You watched it quick. I think it was season 9. I'm cutting out the little foot spur thing on the saddle where your foot goes in. There. Okay. A little more zhuzhing because now there's brown craft paper all around it. Oh, then it got to be 10, Z. It's got to be 10. It's 10 episodes. They wrap it up, which was nice. But they also, I feel like they left it open for like a spin-off maybe, with how they ended it. So if that's the case, then it's season 10. I get them all confused. Yes, stir up. Thank you, Kim. All right, so I'm gonna glue. Okay, so what I did so far, I only glued the one side. I didn't glue the sides yet because trying to cut 4 pieces is going to be hard. Cutting these is going to be hard enough. So I'm going to now glue, this is what we're going to call the front. We're going to glue the saddle, and then I'm going to cut around the saddle, okay? And then we'll close it, and then we'll cut the last piece. So it's got a lot of glue, and I'm going to put a little bit of, just like that. Okay. Let's see how the cutting is going to go. Okay, see that? So now we're going to cut the second part after we glue it. I saw a rumor that Donnie Wahlberg and his wife separate. Is that true? Did anybody see that? Or is that like a lie? We doubt it. I don't know. They say that like he kisses fans while on the road and stuff like that. I hope not. I always thought he seemed like a nice guy, but who knows? Who knows for real, right? They are cute together. I agree. Getting into that corner. Okay. Works. You're finally here. How are you? We're making our second. I feel like this needs to be cut a little bit more. Well, nah, we'll leave it. I'm good, thanks. Just working over here, getting the second saddle done. Saddlebags. So we're going to actually swap them out because I decided to use blue. So this one's going to go in the first book, and now this one's going to move to the second book. So that's kind of funny. We're changing it up. Okay, and let's put that over there. Jonda, I finished your journals for writing. Let me show them to you. So this is the first one. I used, that's the brooch that you sent me with the Indian, and then that's a little horse with a little carriage, and you just open it up. You have a nice little pocket on this side, and you have a pocket on the back, and it's nice and hardcover so that you can take it with you anywhere you like, and it'll be sturdy. Okay, so that's the first one. So the second one I went darker. I got that cute little boot, a little bling. I tried to use the saddle that you sent me, the charm, and the stirrup broke off. So, but this one, I figured one is a little darker, one's a little lighter. Maybe you'll use one 6 months of the year, the other one, I don't know. However you seem inclined to use it. It's yours. You do what you like. You just take this and you wrap it across the front, and then of course just wrap it around. I'm gonna wrap it around 3 times so that the boot's like nice and short, just like that. Okay. So and the paper is actually, I don't know if you could tell, but the paper is glossy on this one. Not so much on this one. This one I put the bling on the side. This one it's throughout. So those are your 2 writing journals. So those got done. I know, right, Marion? Okay. So let's put the blue one over here now. Let me just zhuzh him a little bit. I'm gonna zhuzh it in brown now because that book is more of the brown. Let me bring it over so you guys can see it. And my rope got screwed up over here. Let me fix that. Okay, that works good. I want to make sure that everything's glued. Yeah, it's good. Oh. I just need to look at this to cut the little wooden fence piece like that. I want to do that first. So, my gosh. Butterfingers today. one's in. Finger right there. And I was going to do I need a piece of wood paper. Use something darker. I'm going to use the darker wood. Alright, I'm going to try and trace this out a little bit. I need a bigger piece. I got it right here. Yeah. I think I folded it in half to make it thicker, didn't I? I'm trying to remember. For some reason, I feel like I folded it in half. Did a little bit of a lip on that side. Commercials to something about Portuguese. That's funny. Okay, we're just making it sturdy. So that piece is good. Now we gotta make the bottom, the Y-shaped leg. I'm gonna double it up again. I feel like it's giving it a little bit more of a dimension. Improving the design, right? Because this is what we do. This first. Why done? Make sure it's gonna fit. Okay, it'll fit. It's gonna fit. Oh, hi, Lori. Don't apologize, honey. Oh, I can't wait for you to write your story. Okay, Tammy, when I organize my paper, I do keep holidays separate, meaning especially Christmas. I've got like Halloween in separate boxes, and I've got Christmas, all Christmas paper in a completely separate box. It's not even up here. It's actually downstairs. I do keep that separate because I don't use that as often as I do everything else. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna pop this over here. It needs to be that high. Otherwise, it can't be too high. Otherwise, we're not gonna be able to get that in and out of there. I think that works. I'm gonna hold that for a minute so it dries. Wait, what? You ordered for me, Jonda? Stop. You don't have to do that. You guys. That's really sweet of you. I'm excited to start that whole journal. Aw, that's really sweet of you. Um, yeah, I'm excited to start that journal. I heard from my partner who's doing the other half of my fall, and she's doing it this week. So as soon and then she's gonna send it out to me, which is great because then I could start working on my portion of it because I want to try and make it match hers a little bit. She was on. I don't know if she's on right now. It's almost 9. Deb was on. Deb, are you there? Okay. Let that dry. I'm gonna put this on here for a minute because while this is drying, I'm gonna look for curtains because we have to do curtains on the inside. There she is. Whoop, there she is. Okay, so we used, I'm trying to remember. Okay, I think, was that in the beige or the white? I don't think it was in this one. I think it was in my super duper big. Oh, well, we could use this. to make it different, and we can darken it up. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, you got the Big Shot? So, I don't know if you remember, I thrifted one. Um, that one time I got the big totes for $80. Do you remember that? And I got a Big Shot. I'm going to go measure. I don't know if the opening, my issue is I want the opening this way to be more than 6 inches. I'm going to check it out because now that you mentioned that, I think this one is the same. So this is called a Big Shot too. This is a Big Shot. This is the one that I thrifted. See, but it's six and like it's basically 6 inches wide. I thought there was one that was 9, because that's what I was thinking about getting. Because this one was part of that huge marketplace lot that I bought. So I don't count it as me spending money because it was part of the lot. Does that make sense? And I'll tell you what, there was one for $50 on Marketplace. See, that's not, I don't think it's wider than my little one. A Big Shot Plus. I think that's the one, Z. I think that's the one that I'm going to be looking for, because I like to be able to do like bigger die cuts, but we'll see. It's not something I got to do right now. And I'm only going to buy it if I find it on Marketplace. I'm not going to buy it brand new. It's huge, right? And it doesn't fold away. So you have to have a spot for it on top of everything. It's a Gemini. Ooh, electric. I didn't think about getting an electric one. We'll see. I don't know if I need it yet. It's kind of like, it's a want. It's not a need. So I could certainly hold off on it. I think I'm going to do about that much there. We're going to do our curtains. Only because we like it. I know the bars back then, probably, some of them had curtains, not all of them. It's huge and heavy. Ooh. Yeah, see then, I'll need to have it like, I need to find like a permanent home for it, you know? Right, Terry? I know if I ask for Christmas, I'll get it. Because my family's like, oh, I never know what to get Mom. So no matter what I put on my list, I'll wind up getting it. Oh, excellent, Z. 42 euros. That's fantastic. Yeah, I tend to find them sometimes on Marketplace for like, 50, 60, sometimes 70. But I won't. Oh, it's the 6 inches. Okay, yeah. Pounds. Oh, got you. Adam. Don't encourage him. There we go. Oh, it's called publicdomain.com. Publicdomain.com. You're welcome, Rhonda. Too late, sister. You make me laugh. have to do a little bit of sewing. Oh, that's not my sewing thing. Grab the wrong one. Oh, me. Well, you know what? I was a little nervous about using it at first. I'm not gonna lie. So I never used it, and I kept buying die cuts. But then once I started, it is fun. You know, it is cool, and especially when they work great. Adam, I'm gonna put you in a timeout. Jonda, I got you. I got you. Dora sent me one, and I actually already had one, so I'm paying it forward. I'll send it to you. I have an extra one, so don't order it. Okay? Okay, Connie. Dora, she accidentally got one, not realize, and then she's like, "Oh, Connie's doing a Western book. I'll send it to her." She didn't realize I already had one. So, really, she hung up on you, biatch. It's like at least say goodbye. I'm gonna do a double knot. They do, Kim, and they send you letters too. Deb's going to bed. All right, Deb. Have a good night, babe. I'll see you Friday. So all I'm doing is I'm just going back and forth to give it a little rouging up on top. Isn't sewing fun? I don't mind sewing, to be honest with you. I always liked it. It's the sewing machine I don't like. Okay, so that's one. Let's do the second one. I'm not sewing a quilt. Plus, you know what happens? My fingers cramp up. One of the diabetes and side effects is hands and feet cramping. Not fun. So sometimes when I'm cutting something, all of a sudden my hands get low, and I can't move them. Same thing happens to my feet. It's awkward. You don't get that, Deb? Some people get neuropathy. I don't get that. Thank God, not yet anyway. Like that pins and needles feeling on your feet or on your hands. Oh, he has the neuropathy. It's hard to figure it out because sometimes you get that from like having your foot or whatever in the same position for a while, you know? You get those pins and needles, so it's kind of hard to figure out what is neuropathy and what's not, you know? So I don't have any. I've decided. Oh, that's weird. Okay. We're done with the sewing. This can be put away. True story. Just like the shrimp. True story. Okay, so all I did was, you see that? And then as you tighten it, it's going to crumple them up a little bit. It's getting caught on one of my nails. Hold on. I have like a little hangnail going on here. I hate when fabric gets caught on your nail. You're fine, Connie? Why? Why are you saying you're fine? Did I miss something? Oh, take your sewing class. Maybe. Maybe I will. I don't know. Okay, that's gonna work out good. We just need to darken it up a little bit. We're gonna zhuzh these up with a little bit of black. Just a little bit. Just so they're not like bright white. More like a gray. Yeah, see the difference? It's just not so bright. That's all. That looks better. Night, Deb. Love ya. No, it was the plan. I wanted to get a summer cut. I needed to like darken it a little bit because it was getting too blonde with the highlights. And yeah, my hairdresser is good like that. She's like, well, how much do you want to cut off? I'm like, I want to cut off almost like all the long layers and kind of make it all even, almost like a bob. She's like, okay. So she actually did a dry cut. She just took my hair, went like this, and went before she even like put the color on it and all that. She goes, no sense in coloring dead hair. Exactly. So she did like a quick chop, and then she did my low lights, a couple of highlights as you could see, but mostly low lights. And then we washed, and she went ahead and trimmed it up. Yeah. Thanks, Kelly. It feels good. And I gotta say, the blow drying isn't so bad because it's a little bit shorter now. Ow. So, it's a little easier, you know. Tammy, did I tell you that me and my sister-in-law that me and my girlfriend Joy we're going to bat for the clip? She's like, oh, is that for me? I said, no. I said, no, that's for me. I said, no, that was made for me. You can't be like Debbie and come over here and just start helping yourself to stuff. She started laughing. I meant Joy, yeah, I meant Joy. It was funny. So let's do this one. And I want to make sure that I have enough to kind of wrap around the window. Just right about there. Just do a second knot. You were correcting my grammar? Stop. Okay. Liberty. That one's good. Okay, that's good there. We're going to put our Okay, we are knocking this out here. Okay, we are getting there. I know, did you see that? I saw you guys got one more curtain to go, but here's our curtain on this side. I'm going to tuck that in just a little bit so that it stays down. That way it keeps the curtain kind of a little bit not so flaring. See, just by gluing a little bit on the top here, it keeps it nice and straight down like a curtain. So that looks good there. Now we're going to do the other side. Other side. Same thing. So what'd you guys think about what Chris did last night with that battle thing? Thanks, guys. So remember, I battled Brian last year. I think we did it twice or something like that. But I don't know. I don't think I'm interested in doing any of that stuff. I don't think it's my thing. You didn't watch it? It's okay. It was interesting. It was 4 people, and they all belong to the same agency apparently. So they're battling each other. I don't know if for I don't know, bragging rights maybe. I'm not sure. Tuck this piece in. Do the same thing we did over there. I get asked to join these agencies, but I don't think I'm going to do it. At least not unless I see some kind of benefit to it, which right now, I don't know. It's weird. Okay. All right, I think these are good. Okay, I think that looks good. I know, right? I don't need any complications, you know? That's what it comes down to. I feel like all that stuff complicates. Probably because I don't understand most of it, but it's okay. Okay. We did the curtains, we did that. Next. Oh, we have to do the something up here. Because I did guns in that book. And the question is, oh, maybe there's something in what Teresa sent me. Let's see. I did use a chair again. If you guys noticed, next to the piano, I don't know if you noticed, on this one, I also did a chair with a hat, guitar. That was from the prints that the digitals that Teresa sent me. I cut it out and I put it on a cardstock background. I'm sure there's a lot of rules that I don't know about. I'm certain of it. Okay, so we are looking for something for the top. Guitars would have been a good idea too, but because we have a guitar on the bottom, like that looks like a cool, almost like a frame to put up there. I think that's it. I think the rest of these are all images. I'm gonna flip through them real quick. Beautiful images, but all right. I think I'm gonna grab that book. I might have something in that book that we were just in. Well, yeah, but I don't like when they pin. Like if you're what I call a team member, then don't make them battle each other. That's like I don't know. I just don't think that's cool. Let's look at the gunfighter book. Gunfighters should have guns, right? Proclamation. That's a cool. That'd make a cool tag. A lot of guns, but these are too big. Ah, these two might work. I think these two will work. Okay. You got two guns. Oh, thank you, Jonda. So, I'm going to show you what the other ones look like. We're going to do similar. I basically did it like, as if it's on a piece of wood, and I just doubled it up because they didn't have like, I wouldn't say a picture frame. I would say that they would hang it up on a piece of wood. So I kind of like the way that looked. We're just going to follow the same course of action. I'm going to put our bad boy right here now. Okay, there we go. I'm just putting the I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, but I'll figure that out at some point. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay, that big one's a little big, but we're going to make it work. I could cut the end a little bit. No one will know. I could just cut the end off a little bit and no one will know that. It'll be fine. However, so this is obviously nice and thin. So we may want to beef it up a little bit, but first things first, we're going to find the right color wood to do. We have this. It's too light. It needs to be dark. Oh, but I might need that for the background. Hold on. That might work for the first background. And then the second background could be the actual wood. It needs to be something dark, like this one. Yeah, the dark wood. Okay, it's all about layering. See how the layers work? We got the light colored. So the gun will go on the light color, we'll go on the dark color, and we're good to go. And then that's going to look nice on the background. So. Yep. Hi, Caroline. How are you? All right, I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut these guns out with, instead of scissors, because it's so thin, the barrel, I don't want to risk cutting it too tightly. I'm leaving like the smallest white border around it because then I'll zhuzh that up. Like that. Just a little bit of a white border. This one I cut a little bit too thick. I'm trimming it up a little. Okay. All right, let's see. So let's.
Survivor number 2 told us that she had a stalker named Riley. And Riley has an alibi for that rape, but he doesn't have one for the night that
I'm
Anne
just gonna
raped.
shush it a little bit,
What if?
and then we're gonna glue it right on this.
What if Riley raped Anne and somebody who in turn raped Beth to get revenge for him? Look, Peter, just hear me out. They were all snubbed by women. They all wanted revenge. So one bite gets it for the next. None of these guys had any particular connection to their victim. So they all alibied out.
Okay. And then
We had to let him know, but I could get a
this one we're gonna cut a little bit shorter, only because we have no choice. It's too long,
rapist number 4.
and we need to cut it shorter.
Fowler's power. We'll say that too loud, bro. Survivors can still handle. Now, you know, there's a lot of messages leading up to the day of the first rape. All of somebody calls himself Hateful One. Rapist number 2. Well, I find out. I told you I didn't rape that girl. I believe you, Riley. I do. Because, you raped this one.
Okay.
Your friend died. What? The one you've been messaging and the private little incel message boards. Yeah, a lot of nooks and crannies in the dark web. Took us a while, Riley, but we found you. Hateful One. Oh, did I mention that I love you?
Okay.
Your turn, bro. You went down the day. You're handling it. Hateful One response, my pleasure. The next day, boom, it's that host. I got a whole room full of computer geeks. It's different.
Okay, so we got the first background. And again, this is all about layering to give you some depth and dimension.
What are you talking about?
this is gonna go on the wood.
You know, not only did he rape Carol Solomon, he couldn't wait to get away with it. He was once.
Right. Do you know the difference between carrot and sex?
Okay, so I'm just cutting a basic rectangle. Now I'm gonna cut this on like a little wonky, so it looks like wood. Kind of, we'll round off the edges. Back then, they didn't have like such great even boards, because everything was cut manually, right? So they're kind of wonky. I call it wonky. There, now we have a gun on a board.
The moment I loved our Subaru Outback most was the moment they walked in with me. And that's why our family will only drive a Subaru.
Subaru, the more automatic has top safety pin plus boards than any other brand. Love, it's what makes Subaru. Hey guys, we grabbed some treats from Movie Night.
Cool.
Let me show you. See? Now it looks like it's up on the wall. So not difficult to do, just, you know, it takes a little work to cut and cut and cut. But when you do like this layering type, it looks so nice. So it's worth the effort. Our wedding cards that we got for 99 cents are coming in handy, right? That's also a great way when you need to fill up a space. Layer stuff, layer images and shapes and fabrics and whatever, textures. Layering them will also help fill a space if you have a space to fill. Oh, thank you guys. $15K on a Wednesday, that's not bad. Yeah, we could do 50K. All right. Kim, my little cheerleader. Do your magic. And I like that this one is a little bit bigger. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. That's good. All right. I think we're good on this page. Okay. So we have our saddle. I have to put our rope on here. We have our fencing. Our curtains are in. Our chair. Our guns. All we need in here is tags. Got our stars up here. I think we're good, guys. 20K. Thank you. That was good. I'll show you the other one. The blue one looks really good on this one now. Hold on. Let me put our tags back over here. I think I'm going to make this a little bit wider, and we're going to put this like on the saddle. The blue saddle looks good. That looks good. I like the blue. Yeah, you can. I can. I just don't know if I wanted to do that yet. I might tack it down on the bottom here, because I kind of like the idea of like them flowing. So I don't know. We'll see how bad they get on our nerves. God, these books are huge. They're like, they don't even want to close. They're so huge. Oh, good, Rhonda. Start with obviously cutting the bigger items, right? Like cut simple things, shapes, circles, squares, stuff like that. I would suggest that before you get into the fussy cutting, but then definitely get into the fussy cutting. They need it to be a box book. Potentially. But you know what? With the problem with the box, I call them book boxes. Are they box books or book boxes? I don't know. Whatever they are. I like them. But the problem is, then you can't put much on the inside because it has to close. At least with these alligator mouth books, you can remove the signature, add stuff to it if you want, expand the enclosure. So if it's like this, it could even go like that when you put stuff. With the book box, you got to be really careful. Like when I make book boxes, I can't decorate them a lot because I do too much 3D and it'll never close. Yeah, it'll never close. But I love book boxes, which to be honest with you is what I was thinking about doing for the Four Seasons journal that I'm going to do for the American Cancer with, with all the other creators. But I haven't started it because I'm going to wait until I get all the signatures first. And then I'm going to see. If I could do like a 4 or 5 inch spine, I'll do the book box. But if the signatures, once I get them all back, if they're like really bulky like this, then I'm not going to be able to do a book box. And I'll have to rethink what I'm going to do. Yeah. It's helping. Good, Rhonda. Hi, Jules. Oh, it's my niece, Juliana. How are you, sweetheart? So the creators are sending me, I have 7 creators sending me signatures on the 8th. So I'm also doing one of the signatures. You doing good, Mama? Good. Um, we're all talking about my book. We just finished making this page. I'll show you. I'm gonna show my niece what we did. This is my niece Juliana. Look, Juliana. We just made a couple of things on here. We made one of these. We just put the curtains on. We did the gun up here. Yes, this is the 4-season one for the raffle. That's correct. So I have 2 creators doing summer, spring, and winter. I'm doing the fall with one other creator. So there's 8 of us all together doing one 3-page signature. And then I'm getting all the signatures here, and then I'm putting it all together. So I'll take their individual signatures, make one season signature, and then make the book. Pretty cool, right, Jules? Oh, no problem, Kim. I keep saying I'm gonna post about it, and I haven't, and I really need to get my crap together and get it done before it gets too late. I'm like dragging my feet here. Oh, good, Aja. Good point. Yes, I have to put the horn. Oh, thank you for the Ooh, look at that. Thank you, guys. If any of you are sending me gifts and stuff, thank you so much. Yes, that's a good point. We have to do the horns. I forget what they're called. But yes, we have to do them. And where did I put them? They're in one of my, here they are. I had already cut them out. Had already cut them out. Thank goodness for that, right? Okay, so now I need to do the faux leather and then wrap it. Yeah, we gotta do our little horns. So we're gonna do the darker faux leather, which I think I should have a piece in here of it, somewhere in this scrap pile. No, that's the other one. Oh no, that's the right one. Aw, thank you so much, Rhonda. But you'd be surprised. Yes, you can. You don't say you can never be as good as me. You can. It's all practice and some a lot of patience, tenacity, right? Like I want to get this done. I get like that. I want to get this done. I want to get this done. But you guys could do this. If I could do it, you could do it. That's always been my thing. If I could do it, absolutely you guys could do it. Because I was like that too. I didn't think I could do it until I said, you know what? I'm just going to try. Pray for someone like you. And I thank God that I finally found you. Okay. All right, so we're going to do our little... Gotta zhuzh it to give it a little bit of dimension. And you know what? What we need to do sometimes is we need to focus on not what we can't do, but what we can do. You know? Focus on the positive of what you can do, because it's so easy to go down that rabbit hole of the negative. And you don't want to put yourself in that situation. Because there's stuff that people on TikTok that they do that I'm like, oh, I wish I could do that. But you know what? I can't do that, but I could do this, right? Patience is the hardest thing to learn with this. Don't you hate when you find a piece to something and you know it's an important piece? Yes, and then you can't remember what it's for? I totally get that. Right, Lori. So, yes, I understand that. Like that, I do that a lot. Sometimes I have like an idea that I want to, and I can't execute it. And it's very frustrating. Um, but I do feel like things happen for reasons, and sometimes, you wind up with a better result than what you originally wanted anyway. So, at least I feel that way. Okay, I'm going to use black. Do I have the black chew here? No. Do I have it in here? No. Changed my mind. The dark brown looks better. Yeah, little accidents take you in a direction that you didn't initially intend, and I think sometimes it works out great.
Nobody knows Tony better than his mother.
John Quinn. Sounds like every towny bartender who ever poured me a Harvey Wallbanger back in Ithaca. Oh, well, our John Quinn is probably one of young closer Sunday. So your son might, sorry, I'm not one of those mothers. What do they call them? Huggers? Tony's got his life, I've got mine. Although the one he chose. Oh, true. This is a real look. But a big boy can't stand up. He didn't get it from me.
Let's see.
Where is his father? The bum took off right after Tony blew up the Candlestick's 5th birthday. Heavens sakes.
That's Tony.
You have to ask him. Good luck at Nancy. He doesn't talk much. Gave it up somewhere around puberty.
Do you recognize Hero Solid?
When Tone did open his yet, she's all they talked about. Carol is down that all scene. So they dated. Look at her from. What a picture.
I'm only doing like 4 loops.
Looks like every other high school member.
Yeah, except there's missing one thing, a date. Carol swears that she went to the prom with someone else. And she's done with him, and he's been fantasizing about her for 10 years.
Well, fantasy is a corroboration.
But it's motive.
Tony. 3 lonely, sick guys cook up this elaborate plan. 2 of them executed perfectly, but Tony probably the smartest and the straight screwed up. Or maybe he did.
Okay.
Wrong, but Tony, who was the woman who cooked in her house?
Okay, just to show you what it looks like. See that? Get a white background. Hold on. You do hear popcorn. Who's making the popcorn? Bella? Bella's making popcorn.
You want some? It's really, really hot. It just came out.
Salty.
Girl, salt
time we gotta do it on all 4 sides.
Remind me, Carl. Remind me of a good time.
Oh, Stacy, seriously? Your work is amazing.
That's not what your mom said, Tony. Your mom told us. Karen was like,
You do beautiful work.
in fact, she said,
Guys, isn't Stacy's work amazing? She did the fall journal last year that she donated to the cancer.
Yeah.
You hear my daughter? She's like, oh yeah, yeah. So I don't know what you're talking about. That was an amazing book. So many people loved it. And every time you post a book, like the amount of detail you put in there is crazy.
You're not entitled to love. You're not entitled to anything.
but you are.
You're damn right I am. Sharon and Stacy.
And I love that it's all always positive, encouraging. Yeah.
What, losers? Look at you. All of you. You're all too up, too sick.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but we got you, sister.
Perfect people running around Central Park, picnics in Sheep's Meadow, always flaunting, always having a wonderful time while I was alone. It's time you all learned your lesson.
Not answer that, Tony. You what, Tony?
You don't know who I am. Step back. Don't do that, Dad. Well, I know you. I know you.
I'll look up in a second. I need to push the glue down.
You and your perfect mom and dad.
That's right, don't give up.
You love frozen hot chocolate
You keep trying,
and sesame.
keep improving,
Your favorite movie.
changing things up.
Let me say that again. I know your cell phone number was 555-0179.
Okay,
I know
this one's ready.
called you and left a message asking you to call, but I guess your inner bitch took over. You didn't even have the decency to call me back. Is that why you killed John? Why should he have a life when I had nothing?
So you're rich, Karen.
I took what was mine.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Okay, let me show that one to you.
You bastard! I never got your voicemail.
Why are you afraid, sweetheart? Don't be afraid.
Because God is
You got to put yourself out there. You know, what's the worst that could happen? Nobody buys it. Okay, so what? There are thousands and thousands of people, thousands and thousands of opinions and likes and dislikes. I'm sure somebody out there is going to like something you made, you know? And if something doesn't sell, then you know what? Then that's an opportunity for you to say, okay, let me revamp it. I've thought about that. I've acquired a bunch of books that people have donated that I'm going to revamp them a little bit to put out there. You know, I didn't make them, but I'm not going to waste them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. Well, Adam, you've been very lucky because that's the first time I hear you saying that you had to do something over again. So, you've been pretty lucky up to now.
Sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
Don't.
ready to teach me some of those dance moves?
Can we get like sprinkle or make it work?
Before dinner?
I won't have dessert after.
Olivia.
You've always been that way. Well, you know what? It's okay to be that way, but the point is to try and grow and change and you need to get where we know you are. We're here waiting for you. You just need to join us.
I have a nephew in Sully. Oh, that's on me. Exactly what it touched.
Stacy, look at Rocio, right? My God, what she can do. And And that's all I could say. Just look at what she does, her confidence, and you just need to get a little bit of that. Exactly. We're all here. Oh, absolutely. You know what? I'm always available to help anybody. And you reaching out to me was a big thing. First of all, you reached out to me, offered to send me a book, and I was like, oh, okay. I never even thought about that. And what a phenomenal success that was. See that? All you did was took a chance. Now imagine if you took a chance more often. How many more phenomenal things can happen for you, right? Oh my gosh, don't ever worry about bothering me, guys. You know what? I may not answer right away, especially if it's during the day and I'm at work, but I always am willing to help. Absolutely. And people do. They do, call me, message me. I'm stuck. What can I do with this? I don't know what to do with that. And I don't have all the answers. Guys, I'm not. I always say this. I'm still learning and I don't know all of the different things and what they do, and a lot of times you guys teach me. Hi, Kimmy. But if there's any bit of knowledge or suggestions that I can make, I absolutely will share them with you. Hence the Discord. That's always a good spot for you guys to message me, because that's a good place for, I'll say, if you're bugging Connie, that's a good place for us to share pictures. Like, I forget who it was that was asking about, it looked like she bought some faux leather that looked like the cowhide and wanted to know what to do with it. I don't see her here tonight, because I was going to suggest, you can make like a pair of chaps. There's a few things you could do with that. Pockets. Dun 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 dun. Okay, now this one's ready. Yes, Law and Order. Okay, this is ready for the second one. Okay, they look good. Thanks for reminding me, Aja. How cute that looks. Themes, Kathy? That looks super cute. Yeah, you're right, because I would compare the two books. I'd be like, oh, totally forgot that, So, yeah, this looks good. Yay! Love it! We've got another Chunkers. It's a Chunkers. Okay, so let's see. What else were we going to do? I show you how to do the, take a letter and make it look old. We did a, what do you call it? A paper clip. You know what I'm going to do? What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to take the next 30 minutes and I'm going to do a master board for this book, because I need the master board to finish with the cards and stuff. But, oh my God, these books, look, I put one on top of the other. Hold on. Wait till you see this. What is that? That's funny. Oh yeah, definitely share, share, share. Hey Jax, how are you, honey? So I'm just gonna sit and relax for a little bit and do the masterboard. So I've been pulling the charms, not on the other books yet. I'm actually gonna concentrate on getting these done because the other ones I could probably knock out, this weekend. These are the ones that needed like more stuff, so to speak. But the other ones, I have the stuff pulled apart, pulled aside. Like this is all for the ocean book. Like I have a ton of stuff in here for the ocean book. So as I've been going along, yes, I've been pulling things aside. So I have them all in one area, and when I'm ready, I'm just gonna take it all out and get it all done. Yeah, there's a lot to put in that book. And then I did my charms. This is for the blue book. So as you can see, like I've got that's going in there, that's going in there, that one's going there. Of course, the beautiful stopwatch, a little horse head, arrow, boot, and then the little charms. There's some that you sent me. I split the ones you sent me, and then I added a few more to it, like a whole bunch of charms. So I have a tin for the blue book, the black book, and the pink Western. So I already did that. So when I'm ready to sit down and do the charms, it's going to be just get it done. Yeah. The thing that I have to decide is the enclosure. So as soon as I'm done finishing the tags in that book, I'm going to put it in the cover, and then we need to see the enclosure. I did grab, I'm going to show you. I don't know if it's going to work, but I really like this chain. It's kind of rugged. And I got this for the blue book. I thought that would be pretty. With a silver chain. And then for the other book, I might use this one. For the black book. I don't know. I might use this one. So this would be like in the center, and then I would take this and put a little bit on each side. See that? It would be like that. So I think that would look great. I need to get a silver chain for this one, but because I thought it was really pretty. Same thing with this one for the dark one. I just think it's really pretty. And I like that chain was a little bit different. So I have to look at what I have for the silver. So that's kind of like where I was going for the enclosures. So I have them sitting there. We have to wait and see how big this monster is going to be. So fingers crossed that those work. That's the plan. If not, then we'll have to do a ribbon or something, and we'll use the charms somehow on there. I'll figure something out. Maybe I could, you know me, I always figure something out. So it'll look really pretty. So with that said, let me flip this over so it's a little bit lighter so you guys could see a little bit better. And I'm gonna get a sheet, my big sheet for the masterboard, and then we'll get some of the scraps and start working. Do you do grommets for the charms or just the holes? So on this paper, I could probably just do holes because this paper is extremely thick. It's thicker than cardstock. So I could just do the holes and not have to do the grommet, and then use the bowl pin to hang it from the corner of the page. Yeah, but if the page is thin, then I'll use a grommet or the eyelets if the page is thin. All right, I'm gonna go grab one of the big sheets. Hi, buddy.
My neighbor
Got my big sheet. And let's get the paper. And we're just gonna grab some of the scraps from writing here. You don't have to go too far. Can use all that. I'm going to try and do a mixture of paper and cardstock. No matter what I do, I'm so in love with you. I got that song stuck in my head. I think Debbie put it in my head too. This was brown and blacks. Warm. I think that might be enough. We'll see. If we need more, we could come back in here and get some more. Right? We could put some of the images. Ooh, Mediterranean. What kind? Ooh, the cowhide paper. We could do that. Did I grab it? No, I did not. I wasn't sure if I was going to do I might do a pair of chaps with these. That's why I was saving this. I have more. I'm sure I do. I might save it because I think I was going to do a little pair of chaps with that. Greek. Yes, I do both, Rhonda. I hear you, Jonda. I do both. So sometimes if I haven't started the book, like if I decide, you know what, let's just do a master board for a future book, I'll just grab from my scraps and just do the color scheme, whatever the color scheme is. But in this case, because I already put the signature and everything together, I have all this paper, I'm just going to use it. Chaps are cool. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of a chaps in that. We'll see. That was the plan. Oh, this snuck out. All right, that's good. We have plenty here. And we're gonna need our black. Zhuzher. Cereal. Good point, Ruthie. Oh, thanks, Jonda. Yeah, when I feel kind of blech and I don't feel like it's cereal because you're not eating anything hot and I don't know, it just feels like that's what you need to eat. Let me get my, oh, Booby dragged that right out. So how do I use it in the book? Oh, I use the other one. Hold on, I'll show you. In the first book, I did use some. I mostly made tags for this book with it, because this one we did. So for example, here. See? I made this tag with it. And let's see. There's a couple of them in here. I just gotta find them. I made this one, a nice big tag. Sometimes I make belly bands. I didn't make a belly band in this book because the book was big, and I was only able to get a couple of tags out of it. That was 2. There must be a couple back here. I think there's one more back here. Here it is. And I did a large one like that. In the smaller books, I tend to use them for belly bands and tags. Cards, no cards. Oh, here's one more. So that's what I used for this book. Yeah, belly bands are great. Yeah, if you can use it for a belly band. There's tons of stuff. You could even use it for a book cover. Like if you're doing a little handbook, like just a fold, like a little folio kind of a thing. You can use it for that too. And I do zhuzh every piece. I do think it gives it a lot of texture. You don't have to do this. It's just my preference. Okay, let me get a little closer. All right. Let's do this. I tend to not like straight edges. I like them either torn, or I use the decal scissors, and I'll use that to give it that finished, that unfinished look on the edges, you know. I just prefer it that way. Look at this. Let's just stick this in here and see what happens. I'm just gonna stick it in here. Just for fun. I can't really do anything with this. It's too big. But I'm like, what the heck? We'll see what happens. Let's be daring. Just use the shapes as they are. Get away from my OCD cutting, blah, 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 blah. Random shapes. Yes, Rhonda, that's exactly right. When you feel like, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do next. I'm like at a loss. I literally have no idea what I'm going to do. Masterboard. Sit down and do a masterboard. That's it. That's what you do. That's what I do. It's a nice little break. You know, give yourself a little bit of a break. Just cut random shapes, circles, squares, triangles, obtuse. Doesn't really matter. And If there's something you don't like, put something over it and you layer it. That's it. That's the cool thing. Thanks, Marion. Guys, stop. Yeah, the straight edges is a challenge. And I always, the only time I give a straight edge is literally on the outside. Yeah, I'll do a straight edge there. But I try not to do straight edges at all. However, that could give you a nice look too. It'll give it a different look to the masterboard, all straight edges. To me, it's more like the consistency of, you know, whether it be deckled edge, torn edge, straight edge. I don't know. There's no right or wrong way. That's the cool thing. Absolutely no right or wrong way to do this. Oh, hey, Jenna. I do have some paper packs. I did not put them on my website yet because I wasn't sure how many I had left. I actually have them in a bag in the office. I'll get to them and I'll get them loaded up. I have stationary paper packs left, and then I have I think the textured ones, which I have like a list of what's in it. There's like vellum and acetate and I forget. There's different kinds of stuff. But I will get that up there because I do have some left. Every night? Wow. You guys are party animals. Let's do a plain. Probably do a little bit of wood. This is also a good way to practice your zhuzhing. Oh, you're welcome, Bethany. I'm glad you got it. Oh, goodness. Adam. Every time I say Adam now, all I think is, Kevin! That's all I think of. So what kind of Greek food did you get, Adam? We had Greek food was it last summer? I don't remember if it was last summer or the summer before. It was during our cultural tour. We had some really good food. And you know that Miss Lori cooks Greek food, so I have to ask you, all right, did you get, what was that called, moussaka? I like that. Ain't gonna lie, I like that. And I like, they made a really good lamb chop and stuffed grape leaves. Yeah, we had some good stuff. No? Aido? Do you call it Aido or do you call it a gyro? Okay. I didn't know you were driving. Don't talk and drive. Um, who is that? Oh yeah, Rhonda, definitely. If you get the scissors and you just, it makes your job a little bit. I think it makes it a little bit easier sometimes than tearing, especially when you're trying to tear the, um, like anything that's cardstock or a little bit thicker than cardstock. But it'll give you some therapy too, like you were saying. So that's a great idea. Let's do this corner. You need a Greek man? Maybe Lori knows somebody.
Feels like everyone's trying to copy the $5 baby bag. So how can you spot a knockoff? It won't taste like Wendy's. It's obviously when the deal is as fresh as the meal, gotta be Wendy's. Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance. I save hundreds. With all the money I save, I buy skills. No line at the hot dog stand.
I like that one there, I think.
You are bountiful. Your skeleton can support 2 times your weight. It's only makes you stand strong. Supplement your bone with high absorption magnesium. It's a balance. It's a nature.
When the sawdust settles and the engine roars, the thing you care about is
Listen.
well done. But when you get your tools from Harbor Freight, something about the job feels different. You're warm. Let her use you. You look for less at Harbor Freight.
I'm gonna put some trees in here. Not that one. Not that one. Not yet. No. Oh, you were listening to us while driving. Got you. Got you. Got you. Got you. Okay. Then I'll let that one slide. I like to almost make it like a mosaic, like cut a piece to fit that. Like this is a triangle, so I'm gonna cut a triangular piece. I think it just gives it interesting lines. I don't know. Like with the one that Bella did for me last time, she did a lot of like ovals and circles. I kind of like that. You know? You're home. Well, I'm glad you got home safe. going to glue that last because I like that curve. Oh, let's have a little fun. Let's cut this. This is like a rose shape, so I'm going to cut it in this shape. Try to roughly cut it. So it was like a little rosy looking thingy.
Let Hernandez and Torres take the fall forward. He's just gonna think that we screwed up again. See if Lupe is up for the line. Lupe said she didn't see him, but she did hear his voice. She can't do Maya. She can do one second. Yeah, copy that. The sound is out of line when I set it up to Friday. No, we weren't. No, it doesn't need any more confusion.
Yeah, it's coming along. Yeah, definitely coming along. And then we could stamp some stuff on it. Like, there's so many things that we could do.
I can barely see his face.
But you heard his voice, right?
Would you be okay doing something on the first one?
You know what? Number two, I'm not comfortable saying this.
It is hard to throw out scraps. So at some point, it's kind of like, all right, how long has this been sitting here? But instead of throwing out scraps, just make master boards and make them specific colors, like blues, all blues, because then you could always add stuff to it if you ever do something with blue. Do you know what I mean? You could have basic master boards, blue, green, yellow, because that's what I think I'm going to be doing. Just having like a basic master board where I can just, oh, let me grab this blue one. I can add, you know, green, or I can add pink to it, or whatever colors I'm doing. But you're already ahead of the game.
All due respect, I think it's time for me to shut down and lawyer up.
Oh, he's right. It'd be pretty hard to pin a double murder on him.
That one.
Doesn't Torres?
I don't wanna know for our lives to be over. Okay, we gotta have a little bit of black in here. Ah, well, we all learn from each other. That's the reality of it. And that's really cool. I'm just gonna cut this all around. And then I'm gonna do like, I think I'm gonna do like a wave. Because the thing is, I don't want any straight lines. Ah. Well, it's been a minute since I dropped something, so that shouldn't come as a shock to anybody, right? Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Jonathan. I like that. How about we throw some of it right up the middle?
Plus the new DNA. I'm confident with the DNA. I do know somebody that works in my office. A high-ranking engineer. And trust me, he's a good guy.
overthinking it a little bit. Let's leave that on the side. I'm overthinking it. If you're overthinking it, set it aside. Oh yeah, exactly. This is definitely therapy. I could understand how people like spend all day. I mean, I would love to spend all day doing this.
Terrible lawyer. We're giving kids. They have their own lives.
Just creating pretty things and sharing them with people, talking. I like it. I think I'm going to do a nice long one here.
I know this was his case, but once he gives you honor and exculpatory evidence, you haven't heard.
That one's going to go there. Where's the one that I had? Oh, there it is.
Nice to meet you, sir. You too, Mr.
That's going to be the end pieces. I tend to work like my way across.
The double homicide. Maybe Jacinto Hernandez and Far Rockaway. You know, like Gold Far Rockaway. No, sir, way far. There's also the scene of a brutal double murder. Was your case? The victim's son confessed, but his lawyer knew that there was DNA at the scene. He didn't ask for the test. Lawyers, do you know that Shea Stadium was named because of the lawyer's guilt? Were you Shea?
I like that one there.
Shea Stadium. I did know that one, sir. No, I know you're very busy, Mr. Kingston. The reason I'm here is getting justice for Carlos Hernandez.
I might have to get another pattern out.
You know, the Mets couldn't have won anything if they did without you.
Let me see what else we got in that book, because we're doing pretty good with these pieces here.
The moment I loved Asubu Outback most was the moment they walked away from it.
Not sure
And
yet.
that's why our family
I'm probably overthinking this, because that's what I do. Let's just do it. Commit to it.
Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the Capital One Venture X business card. No consent, spending limit, or purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too.
what's in your wallet.
That's it. Committed.
New Glade Plugins Plus. Now with sensor-based technology, expertly designed to reduce nose blindness with no razor fragrance that lasts up to 80 days.
Oh, that's a good tip there, Jackie. Yes, exactly, Shetty. That's kind of like what Bella did. Do you guys remember the one? I still have hers. I didn't use it yet. This is the one my daughter did. See, she did like basic similar shapes. That's the one that she did, which came out cute. That's for the other book. Not yet, sorry.
They gave us a regular car insurance and we look at all people rush.
On TikTok? Oh, that's a great idea, Karen. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Wonderful idea. Karen's making a donation for the cancer drive. We're gonna have so much stuff. Oh my God, I'm gonna be giving stuff away like every week. I'll respond later, but thank you so much. That's exciting. Okay, let me get. I wanted to see what other pattern we have in here. Oh my God, I just keep dropping stuff. I seriously need to stop. It's like paper's just jumping out of the box. I don't want to use that one. Use a little bit more of that. It's not as thick. Marion claimed your... Look at this. Dropped one. I could have sworn I dropped... Oh. A circle. It's like every time I turn around, I'm dropping stuff. I am dropping it like it's hot. Thank you so much, Lori. It's the colors for that second Western, the darker Western, which is blacks and browns. So not too much, and beige, obviously. This one's thick because it's textured. But it is cool. For our lives to be over. Is what menopause? Me dropping stuff? No. I'm way past menopause. I'm like 10 years in already. But no, I think it has to do, I don't know, it could be dexterity from you know, from the diabetes. I don't know. I find that it's happening more often. Which is really annoying. No rhyme or reason, right? Hi, Rocio, ¿cómo estás? I just saw the cat walking out of the corner of my eye. Scared the crap out of me. I don't know why. I know I have a cat. No, there's not, because it's different for every woman. Mine was what they call chemically induced because of my chemo. So as soon as I started chemo, it puts you into menopause, and then I had to remove my ovaries because my cancer likes estrogen, so I had to remove all the estrogen, and so I've been menopause. I've been in menopause since I was 46, so 10 years already. Definitely need a little bit of black down here. Some women go through it for 10 years. Some women get it done in a couple of years. It's so different for everyone. Till you're 55. Un album de bebé. Qué lindo. She's working on a baby album. Estoy haciendo un masterboard para el libro de Janda. Lo de los caballos, pero necesitaba un poquito de un masterboard.
I'm sorry she would.
She's been blown out already. And the lawyers still trick her. No one can catch me in my advice of the truth.
And she did prep. We went through every step of the way.
He said, you don't need to do this. Why not? He goes straight. Next time, you need to go after yourself.
Thank you. Thank you. Then we'll be in touch. That's it. Yes. What? When? Yeah, I'm on my way.
Rhonda made it funny. How do you know it's over? For me, that's a good question. I feel like for me, I felt like it was over because I stopped getting hot flashes on a regular basis. So, oh, geez, look at that. So once I stopped getting hot flashes on a regular basis, now I only get hot flashes like stress related, that kind of thing. I feel like I'm kind of done with it. It's different for every woman, though. Some women go through it for 10, 15 years. Some women have it for 1 year and they're done. So it's so random. There's no, like, guidelines.
Yo, you look 14 times on the LPG twice. When is one enough for you? That is true. Get your photos,
Oh, Karen, well, Karen, I think you're the only one who's going to be able to let us know if that even happens for you. Sorry, Mama. It sucks. Those hot flashes could be brutal. You had nothing, Z? See? And then some people have nothing. Go figure. So random.
Cool?
Adam, do you identify? Just asking for a friend. You're so unbelievable. I want to use a piece of.
Be new all sensitive fresh. It's a game changer for me and my family.
Now all has a detergent that's gentle on skin and leaves our laundry smelling clean.
All sensitive fresh. When I buy and said, my family loves it.
It's so easy to get your windshield replaced using Safelite. Tell the people I haven't done it already. But started off as a chip and grew into a crack, and it just keeps going. So what do we do now? I went ahead and scheduled an appointment online at safelite.com. Filming these here at the beach.
Let's get started. Safelite Replay. Yeah! Schedule a free mobile service at safelite.com.
Right now at Panera, enjoy a free half Caesar salad. Come try one of our new flavor-packed items or one of our mouth-watering classics. Taste the new era at Panera today with a free half Caesar salad.
Needed a little darkness over there.
Guys, no, wait a minute. Easy way to get information about a place. Simply head over to apartments.com with tools like 3D virtual tours to learn everything you need to know. Hey, okay, Fred. Hey, I've done all I can. Apartments.com, the place to find a place. Look. For a while.
Yes, I love it.
That's for you. That's for you. That's for you.
Love it.
That's my brother.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we are getting there.
He told me that he was telling me the truth. I had to guess. He'd been clean for quite a while. So it was not a suicide. It was a Joseph Gardner. He just got his hands on the wrong stuff.
I want this little butterfly.
Okay. Thank you. You two were close. It was my only family.
Okay, we are getting there.
Hi. The transport van just dropped callers off outside of the courthouse. You want to tell me what's going on, Tom? Can't tell me that yet. You did? That's great. I gave him to
A little bit of something down here, and then we're good.
All right, I didn't say that. And you did not say that. Thank you. Welcome to Queens. Let's go do this before the ink dries or any deputies find out.
Counselor, you're representing the defendant Carlos Hernandez.
Yes, sir.
I understand you have a motion.
I do. Based on new exculpatory evidence, defense news can vacate the sentence of Carlos Hernandez.
People?
People believe there's been a miscarriage of justice in this case, Your Honor, due to newly discovered DNA evidence implicating a serial predator in his crimes. The people ask that this verdict
That's good. I wasn't looking up. I'm sorry. I know. I was so in the zone. I was finishing. Do I ever see myself... Oh, thank you so much, 51K. Do I ever see myself not junk journaling? I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. I want to add a couple things to this because, well, I mean, it's, I want to say no, that I'll always junk journal somehow, but we don't know what the future brings, right? We really don't know what the future brings. When I'm sleeping, probably, right? Wait, let me get rid of all this little, because this is going to irritate me. Let me just get rid of this, and I'll chit-chat a little bit while I'm at it. But, I'll always be doing something. I don't think I'll ever, like, get tired of it, but I will have to take a break. Like I feel like I do need a break after literally a year and a half of doing journals, commission journals, right? Oh, wait, what are we congratulating? Oh, congratulations, Stacy. What kind of break? Well, I mean, like I said, I'm going to take a break from making commission journals, and I want to work on my watches. I've been sitting on watches for like 6-7 months that I've been collecting. Every time I go thrifting, if I find a really cool looking watch, a broken watch, I grab it. So I literally have a box filled with watches that I want to take apart and make into my little dangles and stuff. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I won't abandon you guys. I'll still do stuff on it. And I'm still going to do a journal. It's the commission work. The commission work is what tends to, I feel, put more pressure, you know, because you want to get these books done, and you know you have somebody waiting for a book, and you want to get the next one done because you got somebody waiting for a book. I think that if I just take a break, and there's some creators on here that will not do commission work at all. I don't know if you noticed that. They do not take commission work. They will make a book and they'll put it up for sale, and that's it. They don't want to deal with, I guess, customizing, and I don't know. They just do not do commission work. Oh, it's been a long minute, Kim. It's been a long minute. So, I don't know. I'm thinking I'm gonna cut some flowers out, see how they work. I'm gonna do black and brown, I think. Do some black ones. Sí, me está preguntando si yo creo que algún día no voy a hacer libros, journals, y estaba explicando que no lo voy a hacer, pero quiero tomar un break y no hacerlos de orden, hacerlos como yo quiero hacerlos, ¿entiendes? Y también quiero hacer un poquito de trabajo en mis relojes, que hace mucho tiempo que no hago nada con eso. I don't know why I can't seem to... A couple of little flowers here and there. Little accent pieces. A little more black. Yeah, well, Shetty, so you understand. I didn't start this to do commission work at all. You know, I started making journals for my family. Is basically how that happened. And it just grew into what it's now today. And I don't know. We'll see where it takes us, right? I like the little flowers. Is this big enough? Oh, it's gonna be tight. That came out cute. I'm gonna try and cut another one. Even if it's just a partial, it's still cute. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Oh my gosh. Shouldn't be this difficult to cut. To use a paper cutter. Maybe I'll use that down here. No, use it there. Use that one here. One more brown one. I don't want to wait. Okay. I like these. All right, let's glue them. These are cute. It's a nice die cut, not die cut, a paper punch. But you gotta put your back into it, as you can see. Did I miss one? Oh, missed one. Okay. That's cute. Yeah, this paper punch is nice. It's just, it's hard. Like, oh, you got to really put your back into it, so to speak. Shouldn't be that difficult, but sometimes that's how they are. All right, so that's done. And we're gonna let this dry. And then tomorrow, I might use it, make a couple of tags for the book. Everything else over here on the side. But that's it. That's all we did for today. But yeah, that looks good. So we're gonna make some, yeah. So yeah, so Zeddy's idea was cool, using my master boards and making copies of them. I don't know. It's kind of like, the way I look at it sometimes is, this is a one of a kind. This is going to go in the book and no one else will have one like it. So it's kind of like, do you want to copy it and distribute it, or do you want to do that, right? But it's definitely something that I might consider down the road. You know? Z's idea, yeah. So Stacy, the very next book is up your alley. It is the Bible journal. which is going to be inspirational, and it's going to be pastels and a lot of lace. She likes a lot of lace. I said Zeddy, I meant Z. Sorry. I know, I get Zeddy and Z and Zeddy. When I talk about the two of you, I call you each other the same names. Like I do this because that's what comes out. I'm sorry. I meant Z. Please see above. Hold on. You can add a fourth live. Listen to Marion. Yeah, well, Rhonda, I mean, that's how I started too. Like, oh, I'll make a journal. What happens is, if you start getting a list like I did when I had that list with 65 people, girl, let me tell you, I felt the pressure for the past year. You have no idea, like, right now, I don't have a lot of pressure because I have 3 more books to go. And technically, there's 4. So we have the Bible journal, I have a fairy journal, and then it's the wedding journal. Okay, so those 3 are definitely done. And then I still have April Clark has been waiting for her travel journal since last April. No joke, her name is April. She asked for the book in April. And the book has been sitting over here in one of my baskets, and I have to get that one done. And I think she's going on her cruise in September. So I kind of got to get that one done. So technically, I have 4 journals that are commissioned from last year still to go. And then I'm done. I know, it was a lot of work. I did, Kim. It was not easy for me to say right now I'm not taking any more commission work until I catch up. Although there is a list now, there's a new list that's on my DocuSign. It's a DocuSign on my Linktree. But I told people, listen, it could be months before I get to you because there's other things that I need to get done first. And after I do these 4 books, then I have the cancer thing that I want to get done too, right? So yeah, and then it's gonna be Christmas. And then I'm going to be like, oh, I want to do a couple of Christmas journals, right? And then it's going to be like, before you know it, it's the end of the year. That's just what happens. It goes like this. It really was. What? Oh, I don't know, Rhonda, about making my own print. I have no idea. I would have to look into it. Oh, Kim, I know. Very true, Kim. Yeah, it's time for a little bit of a break, yeah. You'll get your book for your 45th birthday. Yeah. Hopefully you get your box before that. I'm really trying that. I'm still trying to find fabric from the kids when they were small. Leah and Larry have been working on the basement, so they're slowly getting into it. I think it's in the back corner, which we're almost at, and hopefully I'll get that box out to you real soon, honey. I'm sorry. I might just send it out to you, and then if I find it, send that to you separately, just to get it out of the house. Don't even talk to me about Halloween, Yvonne. Because I do enjoy some of the goth work that I do. I have my skull books that I like to do. I love to do my apothecary kits. Ah, Rhonda. You'll get there, honey. You'll get there. And I have a long ways to go, too. I have a lot to learn. Oh, my God. Debbie! We do not speak of that. Not yet, anyway. Oh, my gosh. I'm so not ready for that. And I was considering doing some 12 days before Christmas little kits, and I don't even know if I'm going to get a chance to do that. Because you should really do that in the summertime. No, Kim, no, don't, don't encourage her. No, yay. So, anyhow. So I think I'm going to call it a night, since it was a long day. Oh, that's cool. A Frankenstein. Well, Shetty, you saw the book that I thrifted, right? The Journal of Frankenstein? Oh my gosh, I can't even. I wanted to do something with that. I want to do my pirate book. I want to do, I haven't done a steampunk. Oh, you bought one? Where did you get it, Shetty? You found the same book? I like Christmas too, don't get me wrong. I love making the Christmas books. Yeah. Oh, you didn't see, Kim, let me get the book. It's called I think it's called The Journal of Frankenstein. It's so freaking cool. Hold on, let me go grab it.
Hey, bud. Two things. What's in them?
It's white rum, palm sugar, yellow mayonnaise, and coconut cream. Two. That's not what we're here. See you in here last night? It's pretty busy, but maybe, yeah. Did you look there? Some guy? Don't care.
Have a credit card by any chance?
No. Cash. He counted out loud as he put it down. Wish I could help you. Actually, you can. We need to see the footage from the security cam. No, I'm a freelancer. Okay? Find a manager. We wait.
Laura went on Joe's timeline. Security cams. Said her and that car from 80 to 8 trip. And you watched all 50 minutes. Yeah. 2 drinks each.
Okay.
And this angle doesn't seem to
It's the diary. It's called The Diary of Victor Frankenstein. Wait till you see this book. It's so cool. It literally looks like a handwritten diary. Look at these pages. Like, it's really cool. Yes way. Aw, thanks, Rhonda. How cool is this? Look at these images. Like, I don't even know which side of the page I would use, but I would do like I'm going to use these pages, just tear one up and put it inside all my goth journals. No, I did not see these on eBay. See, esto es un libro. Look how cool this is. Hey, Chris. This is like, it's a really cool book. I got this. Is the price still on here? I think I got this for like $4 or something like that at my thrift store. Sí, este papel, bueno, es imitando el diario de Frankenstein. Es muy interesante. You see how the front and back? So I thought when I do my little goth journals, I could just cut the page out, zhuzh it a little bit, let it look rough, and it'll look like an actual journal page. But I thought this is so cool. Like even the whole back pages. Like look at this. Like so cool. So Shetty went and found it on eBay. Good girl. Oh yeah, I got this a couple weeks ago. It wasn't too long ago. It was like, I'm gonna say maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago. It was a little bit. But I was super excited. I'm like, my God, wait, guys. And that's why I go thrifting. Because I wasn't looking for this. I didn't need it. But I always walk down the book aisle. My eyes scan. And when I see something interesting, I'm like, oh, what's that? And I grab it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this has got to come home with me. How much was this book? I want to say I paid like $4 or $5. Now I don't remember because I took the price off it. But usually the books there are like $4.99, $5.99. That's usually how much the books are unless they're on sale. But I don't think this one was on sale. But it was a great find. I did a masterboard tonight. Well, we did other stuff too. But I ended the night with a masterboard, Chris. This is my masterboard for the journal. Hold on. Let me get this out of the way. I don't want to accidentally. This is the one that we're working on now. So today we finished. We put the curtains on. We put the horns on. We did the another one of these paper clips. We did and we used my stamp to make this. Isn't that cool? My stamp did that. Came out pretty cool. I know, it's not straight lines. So this we're getting there. Books are almost done. Almost done. And here's the second one. Yeah, there's barely any straight lines and layering, lots of layering. It's a muted color palette because that's the color of the book. But $11.88 on eBay. That's not too bad. Let me see. What's the real price? Sometimes on the back it has the price. Oh, this one doesn't have the price on here. Maybe it's on the inside jacket. Nope. It's from 1997. Oh, 1995. So it was $20. Oh yeah, Chris, I have some. I actually placed a second order because my first order, I ordered 100 of them, and I'm down to like a few. So I ordered another. I think I ordered another 50. Okay, you graduated from junior high. Whatever, Adam. This book is called The Diary of Victor Frankenstein. Here, take a screenshot. This is what it looks like, The Diary of Victor Frankenstein. And here, it's by Cooper Ehring. Got it? Yeah, it's a cool book. Yeah, and if you go, I found also in Hobby Lobby. No, Michael's, because Michael's has books too, and they had this really cool like cookbook, and it was all like pages like that looks like it's all old, and it's all like a witch's cookbook. So I grabbed that. I think I got it for like $10, and I thought that would be a cool addition to all my goth books. Like it's a real recipe, but the way that it's presented in that, like, you know, with the let me just get it and I'll show it to you. The pages look really cool, and the books are on sale at Michael's. They were down for $10. Yeah, Shitty, you could post it on Discord. Esther, me too. Hold on, let me get that cookbook because it's really cool. Oh, and I found the witch book too. Now I forgot, I found the witch book too. So this is called Cooking with Wizards, Warriors, and Dragons. But look how the recipes are written. They're like I love these pages, and they're all like dark, and look at the dessert pages. I just thought it would be cool to throw one of these. You can't really tell, but it's really nice and dark. Thought it'd be a fun page to throw in any kind of goth books, you know. And I also found a witch book, and those are hard to come by. So anyhow, I think we're good for tonight, my friends. I know, Adam, and I'm gonna tell you guys something, because you know I'm in the logistics and warehousing business. It's not gonna get any better for a while, from what I'm seeing. They're just making it very difficult for businesses to stay in the country. In New Jersey right now, we're in the midst of a bunch of meetings and whatnot, because they're just making it very difficult for companies to be able to sustain business. They want to tax the crap out of our warehouses, and it's not right. You're so young. He's just a baby, Desiree. He's just a baby. Oh, fire call. It's amazing how, but I could sit here and go, Larry, 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 and doesn't even hear me. But that sound go off, and he's up. I had to sneeze. Good night, Stacy, honey. Thank you. I'll see you Friday. Absolutely. So, okay, we're going to wrap it up because I'm going to try and get a decent night's sleep. Rocío, mi esposo es un bombero y ese son es una llamada de los bomberos. Good night, Mary. Good night, Rosie. Adam, see you Friday. Hugs to you, Kim. Thanks, my friend. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Yvonne. I'm feeling much better already, believe it or not. Thank you so much. Jonda, good night. See you. Bye, Marion. And other Tammy and Joanne and Esther and Glenda and Carol. Good night, Adam. Gracias, Rocio. Que descanses también. And the other Tammy. 3 Tammys tonight. Patricia, thank you, my friend. This is awesome. And Rhonda. And Maria. Thanks, honey. Igualmente, Rocio. Good night, Terry. Good night, Karen. And thank you, love. I know, 54.1. That's amazing. Thank you so much for all the likes and all the gifts, all the fun stuff and the support. I appreciate you guys very much. And you silent watchers, I know you're silent, but thank you. All right, kiss, kiss. Big hug from me to you guys. I'll see you Friday, okay? Good night, my dear. Z, let me know when you get your package. Take your meds. Yeah, I gotta go take my meds too. Bye, guys. Love ya.